Hey, it's Russell Graves and welcome out here in the barn at Hackberry Farm. And in the video you're about to watch, we've taken one of our long form webinars and chopped it up to make it a little bit shorter and more palatable. So we hope you find some value in this one. In the meantime, stay with us all the way to the end. I got a special gift for you. Let's get started. This is another one. I never have used a lot of these landscape masks in the past. I'm kind of a stickler for an old way of doing things. I really believe that you can do a lot of things in the field to get the exposure as close as you can and really limit how much you have to do after the fact. But the truth is you can't always do that. And so sometimes these masks in Lightroom really come in handy. And so recently they've added snow to the landscape mask. You know, we've seen this in the past where they'd have sky selection or foreground selection and all that. Well, now snow is added, and it's located in the mask tool, and you have to select landscape to activate. I'll show you what that looks like. So if you select the mask tool, you can see the number 1 there, and then number 2, select landscape, and then it's going to give you another pop-up window once it does its thing. And then you can see it gives you some more selections now. You've got sky, mountains, vegetation, snow, artificial ground, or natural ground. So Lightroom, it does a pretty good job of, when you click snow, it's going to find the snow in the image and just highlight that. So you can just edit the snow if you want to. You can just edit the sky if you want to. You can just edit the mountains if you want to. You can do all this manually, and you've been able to do a lot of this by manually selecting the brush mask in Lightroom for a long time now. But again, I don't really feel like this is cheating. It's just saving you time in the end from having to go back and paint in those areas by hand and try to follow those edges. I'm terrible at that. As much as I've done it in the past, as much as I've used both Lightroom and Photoshop, I'm still terrible at following edges and getting these masks perfectly. But with these, not only snow, snow is just the newest one, but with these different landscape mask options, the AI versions within Lightroom do a pretty good job of identifying it. And again, here's your step-by-step instructions. In the develop menu, you select the masking button, which is number 1 on this list. And then number 2, you select landscape, and then it's going to create a mask for you. And then from there, you'll get a list of items you can isolate and adjust. So if I click snow and I picked it, then once I hit create mask, it'll give me an adjustment panel where I can just make adjustments. I can make the snow wider, I can make it darker, I can change the exposure, I can do all kinds of things like you can to the global image, to the entire image. But when you isolate for just snow or one of these other elements, you can just adjust for just that one piece of it, and it doesn't change the rest of the image. It's really a good way to adjust images and without having to change the whole thing. This is a shot I took in Grand Teton National Park. This is one of those places that's not, if you know where it is, it's a pretty cool spot. You can get those curved roads leading right to the mountains, but it's not one of the better known places I've found out. But it's just, it gives you such a different view of the Tetons, and those are the main mountains right there you're looking at. But I found this, I was just kind of browsing through pictures last night, looking for pictures to include in this. And this is the snow mask I made. So you can see it just found the snow, and it's got a couple of gaps that you can go in and adjust it. But it found the snow in the image. I didn't make any changes to it after that, but it found just the snow in the image. And then from there, you're able to make the adjustments just in the snow. If you wanted to, you can make the adjustments in the foreground. You can make another mask for the foreground, make adjustments there. You can make another mask for the sky and make adjustments there. Just gives you another tool in your toolbox to be able to, again, with the interest of saving time and being able to get from your raw image to your finished JPEG in the end, and be able to go through all those steps as quickly and as efficiently as you can. I think it's a wonderful tool for including into your future workflows. If you like what you watched and heard today, be sure to like and subscribe our videos. It really does help us out a lot. And if you want your set of free nature photography cheat sheets, head on over to hackberryfarm.com, put in your email address, and those cheat sheets will be delivered directly to your inbox. Thanks a lot.